Hey guys, we're here with the second fight on the DanaWhite Contender Series Week 10. We're going to be talking about Isak Isakov taking on Marquel Mederos. Let's get into it, guys. Please hit the like button on this video, guys. It really helps out. We're so close to 300 subscribers. I want to thank each one of you guys that hit the sub button and that joined the family, guys. Please join the Discord, by the way. The Discord is absolutely free, and we have a good MMA community in the Discord. Let's get right into it, guys. We have this matchup is at lightweight, and let's get into it, guys. So we have Isakov taking on Mederos. Let's talk about Isakov first. I mean, he is there's no age for him as of right now. He's 5'9". He fights out of Russia, but he's on a 4-5 win streak right now. He's got 6 wins by knockout, 2 wins by submission, and then 2 wins by decision. He's fought in Brave FC mostly for majority of his career, and he's fought in MFC. I think it's a Russian promotion. He's been undefeated there, 30 wins by TKO there. And then he's fought some good level of competition. He's fought guys like Levin Chokli, who fights in Bellator right now. I mean, I did tape study on this fight, so I'm gonna go over the scales of what I saw on my tape study. He's fought a very good level of competition. He's had a lot of fights in amateurs also, as you can see here. Sure, he's taken some L's, but that's what you want to see. You want to see guys take some L's, regroup, and come back, and then improve, make rapid improvements. Let's get into it, guys. We're gonna talk about the notes I have on him. So Isakov is a Brave FC prospect. He went 5-1 there. He has fought at welterweight for all of his MMA career, but he's going to be moving down at lightweight after this fight. So I don't know how the weight cut's going to be affecting him, cutting down to 155 for the first time in his career. So you guys got to keep that in mind. I'm sure the weight cut's going to be a little bit hard since he's been fighting at 170 for a majority of his career. So you guys need to keep an eye on the weigh-ins for this fight. Also, let's talk about his skills now, guys. So he also has a lot of amateur experience, competing in the European Open Championship, which is a Russian amateur championships. For most of his amateur career, he's has fought some good level of competition. Had 22 fights in the amateurs. I mean, that is a lot of amateur experience for him. So don't get it twisted with that 10-2 pro record. That is a legit record. I mean, he's fought killers coming up to this DanaWhite Contender Series. He did take 5 losses, but that's okay. I mean, in the amateurs, it doesn't matter when you take some losses. You learn from those losses. So, I mean, he was able to go back and regroup and come back. And now he's done good in the pro since going pro. He has trained at All Stars MMA gym with guys like Guram Kutuzaladi and Hamzat Chimaev, who's going to be fighting on the UFC 294 card next week, I think. Next week. I'm not sure if he's training there right now for this fight card, but he has trained there before. He went pro back in 2019. He has been very, very active, guys, since then, fighting against some good level of opponents. On Tapology, it shows that he was knocked out once by Levin Chokli, who fights in Bellator now and is doing pretty well in Bellator. But Chokli is 13-2 right now, so not a bad loss to have. But it says that it was a doctor stoppage, but it was actually a referee stoppage in the first round. So what happened was I went back and watched that fight. Right? I mean, Levin Chokli landed a nice combination on him, kind of pretty much overwhelmed him. Landed a nice knee when he had him hurt and knocked him down. But Isakov was trying to survive. I mean, he was holding on to his leg, trying to go for the takedown. But the referee stepped in too fast, in my opinion. I think that was the early stoppage. They could have let that go on for a little bit longer. I think he could have survived and regrouped and come back maybe. But it is what it is. I mean, that's his only loss in his career by TKO. Anyways, guys, so he is mostly a grappler, guys. I mean, he's looking for the takedowns all the time. He's looking for the takedowns. Of course, he can strike, but he's looking to set up those takedowns at the end of the day. That's his bread and butter. He will throw nice body kicks. He will throw deep kicks also sometimes. He will throw leg kicks also, but he doesn't throw enough leg kicks in my opinion. to really do damage. He will go for a spinning back kick from time to time also. Once he has you up against the fence, he will do some good work there, control his opponents against the fence. He will shoot for a takedown, and his takedowns are very fast. He's got great technique on the ground. He's got good transitions on the ground, side control, to eventually mount where he will throw ground and pound, and he will look for submissions from the ground. He's very dangerous on the ground. He's got good armbar also, a variety of submissions he's got on the ground. On the feet, if he can get the takedowns, he's very hittable on the feet. I've seen him get dropped badly multiple times, but he has good recovery. His striking defense doesn't seem to be there at all, but he will shoot a takedown when he's getting cracked on the feet. He's shown a good fight IQ. Anyways, guys, his chin, he's shown a good chin, has good durability. He can also get caught in a guillotine, but he doesn't panic. He will do the right thing and get out of it. I mean, he's not gonna panic and tap or anything like that. He's a very tough kid. He's been in there with some all types of fighters with different fighting styles. I mean, he's seen as much as he can see coming into this DanaWhite Contender Series fight. And let's talk about his opponent now, guys. His opponent is a young Mederos, is a striker mostly. He's 7-1 in his MMA pro career. He's also he's a Factory X Muay Thai prospect. He's 26 years old, 5'10" with a 72-inch reach. He's from the United States. He's fought a good level of competition here. Most of his losses are by KO TKO. 5 wins by KO TKO, 2 wins by decision, and 1 loss by decision. He's never been finished in his career. He doesn't have much of a ground game though. Let's talk about his notes, guys. I got the notes that I have on him. He has fought in Fury FC for most of his pro career. Win 6-1 there. He's got 4 wins by knockout, like I said earlier. He doesn't seem to have much of a ground game. He's had 8 amateur fights also, so he had some amateur experience also. He's fought Jacoby Jones. You guys remember Jacoby Jones, who we saw on the DanaWhite Contender Series this year? I think it was week 7, right? Jacoby Jones got beaten up by James Allen, I think it was, if I remember correctly. He lost to him by unanimous decision in the amateurs, and then he went pro back in 2021. So he only went pro a couple of years ago, but he has been very, very active since, guys. He's fought against some good young and up and comer prospects. He has had a lot of cancellation fights in his career. I mean, look how many cancellations he's had. I saw his interview, and he said his opponents were pulling out of the fights. So I don't know what the deal is with all these cancellations, but he has been very, very active. I mean, he's been trying to fight every fucking couple of months since he went pro back in 2021. So that's what you want to see from him. Anyways, let's talk about more notes. He's shown pretty good takedown defense in his past fights. He will sprawl and do the right thing to defend the takedowns. He's very athletic, and he's got very good takedown defense. He's mainly a striker, throws good leg kicks from time to time. He will keep ripping those calf kicks. Those calf kicks are absolutely nasty. He's trying to chop you down. He has good footwork, cuts up the cage pretty well. He has shown good head movement also, but he can get landed on. Does leave some openings on the feet with his hands low sometimes. He will put out feints before throwing his combinations to confuse his opponents. Anyways, guys, he will stick you with the jab. He's got a nice jab does like a laser beam. It's a pretty quick jab that his opponents just don't see coming all that often. He's willing to go into his opponent's guard and throw nasty elbows from the top. He has pretty good ground and pound from the top position. I think his grappling coach is Cody Brundis, by the way. I mean, Cody Brundis is his grappling coach, so I don't know how much stock you can really put into that. I mean, Cody Brundis is fucking getting submitted himself, getting knocked out himself. But I mean, he's got good skills. Cody Brundis is a good experienced fighter, so not a bad guy to have in your corner. He doesn't have crazy power. He's more of a volume striker who will start landing combinations. He's got good shot selection when he goes to the body and then head and then to the legs. He will invest early in the leg kicks and break you down slowly. He will eventually break you down slowly. If he is a big underdog, I mean, in this fight, I mean, which I expect him to be, because there's a lot of hype on Isakov here. I might pick him. I think I'm gonna pick him here. As long as he can defend the takedowns, I think he has a chance to get a win here. He might be like a plus 200 underdog here before the fight. I think Isakov's gonna be a pretty big favorite here. I think because there's a lot of hype and he's fought the better level of competition. Look, only 12% people are picking Mederos, and I'm gonna be one of them. I'm gonna say Mederos gets a unanimous maybe a split decision. It could be a close fight, maybe because the judges aren't scoring the control time all that well anymore. But Isakov has good submissions on the ground. He's very dangerous on the ground. But I think Mederos has a chance to get it done. I'm going to go Marquel, Mederos by decision. Alright guys, that's the video for the second fight. So we're going to go Mederos by decision. I'm gonna do another next video for the next fight, guys. That's it for this one, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please leave a like below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, guys.